In the heart of Berlin stands one of Europe's most colossal and enigmatic buildings, vast, striking, and completely empty. Once envisioned as a bustling hub designed to host thousands of visitors, today it sits abandoned, its massive frame a relic of a different era. This structure, a landmark in both architectural and political history, has been nicknamed the Spaceship by locals, a title it has earned thanks to its futuristic appearance and unusual design. The story of this building begins in 1979 during a period marked by intense political division, the Cold War. At the time, Germany was split in two. In East Berlin, the Soviet-aligned government was constructing the Palace of the Republic, an opulent structure meant to house the East German parliament and symbolize the strength of communism. In response, the West decided to showcase its own vision of power and progress. Determined not to be outdone, West Berlin commissioned a structure that would stand as a testament to capitalism, modernism, and international cooperation. Thus, the idea for a massive International Congress Center was born. The building, officially known as the International Congress Center, ICC, was a feat of engineering and one of the most ambitious projects undertaken in post-war West Berlin. It was designed by the husband and wife architectural team, Ralph Schuler and Ursulina Schuler-Witte. The pair envisioned a radical departure from traditional design, one that embraced modern technology and futuristic aesthetics. Their goal was to create a structure that didn't just serve a function, but that made a bold statement about the kind of future West Berlin hoped to build. Stretching 320 meters in length, 80 meters wide, and 40 meters high, the ICC was among the largest buildings in the city when it opened. It could easily contain a laid-flat Eiffel Tower within its dimensions. More than 900 million Deutsche Marks were spent during construction, making it the most expensive building project in West Berlin since World War II. When it was finally completed, it wasn't just an architectural marvel, it was a political symbol. The ICC was more than just large. It was packed with cutting-edge features. One of the most intriguing aspects of its design is that it was constructed as a building within a building. To block out the noise and vibrations from the busy roads surrounding the site, engineers devised a way to physically separate the interior spaces from the exterior shell. The inner core, made of reinforced concrete, was supported independently using pretension divider elements, while the exterior consisted of a steel shell that acted as both roof and wall. This two-part construction not only insulated the interior, but also protected it from external noise and movement, creating a uniquely quiet and stable environment for events. Unlike many buildings that hide their structural elements, the ICC boldly exposes them. Massive steel trusses span the ceiling, showcasing the engineering prowess that went into the project. These trusses aren't just for show, they perform the critical job of suspending entire halls within the building. The two largest halls designed to host large events are not supported from below like most auditoriums. Instead, they hang from these steel trusses using tensioned steel rods. This floating design provides exceptional sound insulation and maximizes usable floor space. The suspension system has another benefit. It allows multiple events to occur simultaneously without noise interference, a crucial feature for a venue meant to host international conferences and exhibitions. The structure's complexity also ensures that environmental stresses, such as wind, vibrations from nearby traffic, and even seismic activity, are handled with ease. Walking inside the ICC is like stepping onto a sci-fi movie set. The design reflects the era's techno-optimism, with 1970s-style lighting, sharp angular forms, and bold colors. One of the first things visitors encounter upon entering is a vast concourse called the Boulevard, also referred to as Level Zero. From here, multiple staircases and escalators branch off like a road network, leading visitors to other parts of the building. A central feature of this space is an enormous art installation known as the Brain. This multi-story neon-lit structure resembles a neural network, with bright strands stretching outwards in all directions. Its purpose was both symbolic and functional, meant to encourage conversation, interaction, and wayfinding in a complex space. The lighting design across the building also follows this theme, using red and blue colors to help guide visitors through its massive, labyrinthine layout. Perhaps the most impressive area within the ICC is the main auditorium. Capable of seating up to 5,000 people, this hall was the first of its kind in Germany and one of the largest in Europe. Its modular design even allows for expansion. Entire floor sections can be raised to combine the main hall with adjacent spaces, creating a single, enormous venue. And thanks to the building's suspended architecture, this vast auditorium remains column-free, ensuring that there are no obstructed views from any seat. Other halls inside the ICC were inspired by popular culture of the time, such as one lecture hall that mimicked the set of Star Trek. These imaginative design choices helped fuel the nickname, the spaceship, as both the exterior and interior pushed the boundaries of conventional architecture. Despite its futuristic vision and technical excellence, the ICC's story has been a rocky one. While it received both praise and criticism at its unveiling, some lauding its ambition, others decrying the immense cost, it eventually gained widespread recognition as an architectural icon. In 2019, the building was granted heritage status, reflecting its significance not just to Berlin, but to architectural history as a whole. However, in recent decades, the ICC has struggled to find its place. The sheer size and complexity of the building made it difficult and expensive to maintain. In 2014, it was officially closed and abandoned, no longer used for its original purpose. Since then, it has found temporary life as a refugee shelter, a COVID-19 vaccination center, and an art exhibition venue. But none of these uses have restored it to its former glory. Over time, debates have flared about whether the building should be demolished or preserved. Many Berliners have deep emotional ties to the structure, seeing it as a symbol of the city's unique history and identity. Proposals to tear it down have been met with vocal opposition, with citizens and preservationists calling for a revitalization instead. Now there's renewed hope for the ICC's future. The Berlin city government has launched an international competition inviting architects, developers, and creative thinkers to propose new ideas for the building. The initiative aims to transform the ICC while maintaining its public character. As part of the plan, those selected would receive a 99-year lease at no cost, provided they renovate and reopen the building for public use. The project isn't simply about development, it's a dialogue between the city and potential partners to reimagine how the ICC can serve modern Berlin. The goal is to find a purpose for the building that fits with Berlin's present identity as a center for innovation, culture, and global collaboration. Interest in the ICC remains high. A recent art exhibition hosted in the building sold out quickly, and on Berlin's Heritage Day, public tickets to tour the structure were claimed within just 2 hours. Clearly, the public still cares deeply about this unique structure. Today's Berlin is a vibrant metropolis. It's Germany's startup capital and an influential force in European politics and culture. The revival of the ICC could mark the next chapter in its evolution, a chance to breathe new life into one of the continent's most remarkable architectural achievements. Whether the spaceship will take flight again remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, its legacy is far from over. With the right vision and leadership, this massive, once-forgotten structure could once again become a central node in Berlin's dynamic urban fabric.